Everybody, happy Thursday. Hope you've been having a great week. And we're going to do some animal trivia today, so it's going to be pretty fun. Just try to, if you haven't been here before, pretty much just keep track of how many you get right. And then at the end, I will kind of just give you a little rundown of kind of who you are, just based off of um, how many of these you get right. But if you don't do too well, that's perfectly fine. And if you get 10 out of 10, that's great for you too, but either way, it's just animal trivia. It's not that big of a deal. It's just for fun. And it's kind of fun to see what you know and what you don't know. And I'm sure we'll all learn something new, so let's just jump right into it. So our first question of the day is, whoops, here we go. Question 1, how many legs does an octopus have? How many legs does an octopus have? 4, 6, 8, or 10? So we have all even numbers here going up by 2. Let's see what you thought. Well, the answer is C. So we have this orange octopus here, and it's 8. One interesting thing is octopus. So this octo, that stands for 8. I think it's maybe Latin. I'm not sure. I might be wrong. Don't take my word on that. But some cool things about octopi. Well, I guess that's one cool thing. It's the plural of octopus is octopi. But the real fun facts are they have 3 hearts, and they also have blue blood. They squirt ink to deter predators, so like other animals that are going after them. And they have absolutely no bones, so they can squeeze into or out of very tight spaces. And also, it is important to mention that they are pretty intelligent compared to a lot of other animals. So that is pretty cool. So if you got that right, great job. If you got it wrong, great job. Let's move on. Question 2, which is the largest bird in the world? Well, we have 4 choices here. Again, like every question, we have A, flamingo, B, ostrich, C, bald eagle, and D, big bird. So hopefully you chose B, ostrich. So we have an ostrich here. It looks like he or she is running pretty fast. And pretty much just going back here, flamingo's that little blue bird. I guess not little, but we have ostrich, which was the correct answer, which is right here. We have bald eagle, which I think most of us know who that is, or what that is, and big bird. I think that is from Elmo. That's the big yellow guy. So he's not technically a type of animal, but ostriches cannot fly, so they're always on land. And one cool thing is they have 3 stomachs, so we only have 1. Think of what it would be like to have 3. That'd be crazy. And then also, just based off of this picture, you can tell that ostriches are very fast runners. I don't think you'd want to be chased after by an ostrich. So let's move on to question 3. What food, or which of these foods is... Okay, I should probably just read the question. What foods do pandas mainly eat? A, rice, B, grass, C, beef, or D, bamboo? So let's see what you thought. The answer to this one is, drumroll please, okay, D, bamboo. So we have a little picture of some bamboo here. I'm sure they're eating maybe thinner bamboo or they're breaking it up. But a panda's daily diet consists almost entirely of the leaves, stems, and shoots of various bamboo species. Bamboo contains very little nutritious value, so pandas must also eat, or they just must eat 12 to 38 kilograms, which is a lot for every day, to meet their energy needs. But they do branch out sometimes. Sometimes, like, about 1% of their diet, or like a very small amount of their diet, ends up being other plants or even sometimes some meats. But it's not very much compared to how much bamboo they have. So they're big bamboo eaters. So great job on that. Let's move on to question 4. Which of these animals is most well known for how slow it is? A, worm, B, snail, C, kangaroo, or D, cockroach? So I guess animal or bug. But I think, yeah, bugs are a type of animal. So hopefully you got B, snail. So we have a picture of a snail here. It's pretty cool looking with its shell and then its two, I don't even know what those are. But one thing that's cool about snails is they're not specific to one area. They live everywhere on Earth. And there's different types of snails. There's land snails, there's sea snails, and then there's also freshwater snails for like the lakes and the rivers and stuff. So that's pretty cool. Let's move on to question 5. So a doe is which type of animal? A, deer, B, moose, C, goat, or D, cow? What do you think? So I think it is A, deer. So a doe is a deer. And here's a picture of a deer. And deer are part of this family that also includes moose, reindeer, elk, and a couple other species. Male deer grow new antlers every year. So that's pretty cool. So this one's a female deer because there are no antlers. And animals such as antelope resemble the deer in a number of ways, but have horns instead of antlers. So that's one way you can kind of tell them apart. And the difference being that horns are not grown and replaced like antlers are. So that is pretty cool. Good job if you got that right. Good job if you got that wrong. Question 6, here we go. Which of these is the tallest animal in the world? We have A, elephant, B, moose, C, ostrich, D, giraffe. What do you think? I think D, giraffe. So here we have a giraffe here. And they can run as fast as 35 miles an hour over short distances or cruise at around 10 miles per hour over long distances, which is pretty fast. A giraffe's neck is too short to reach the ground, which is weird because it looks in this picture like maybe he could reach the ground, but I guess not. Giraffes only need to drink once every few days, so unlike us where we have to drink pretty much every day, I mean we could maybe survive a couple days. Giraffes don't really need to drink except for every couple days, so that's pretty cool. Question 7. What is the largest type of big cat in the world? So we have A, leopard, B, lion, C, tiger, or D, cougar? Answer to this one is C, tiger. So, tiger, lions, jaguars, leopards, and snow leopards are big cats. All of them but the snow leopard can roar. I thought it was maybe leopard too, but it's weird that only one or two of them can't roar. And tigers are the largest among all of them, and they live about 25 years, so that's pretty cool. Question 8. What is it called when an animal sleeps during the day and is awake during the night? So A, diurnal, B, nocturnal, C, sleepy, or D, docturnal? Answer to this one is B, nocturnal. So nocturnal means active at night. So a couple examples of these would be a badger or a bat or a beaver. We as humans are not nocturnal. We are diurnal, which means we are active during the day and we sleep during the night or when it's dark out. So that's pretty cool. Question 9. Which animals are humans most closely related to? With A, pandas, B, monkeys, C, apes, or D, lemurs? What do you think? So hopefully you got C, apes. So we have a pretty cute photo here. Humans, chimpanzees, gorillas, orangutans, and their extinct ancestors form a family of organisms. And this family is known as Hominidae. I definitely pronounced that wrong. But most researchers have agreed that among all the living animals currently not extinct, humans are most closely related to chimpanzees, which are a type of ape. And they do this by judging comparisons of anatomy, so like the body, and genetics, like the genetic code, if you've heard of that. So that's pretty cool. Question 10. Which bird is a universal sign of peace? So So we have A, crow, B, eagle, C, robin, or D, dove. So hopefully for the last question, you answered D, dove. So we have a photo here of Dove. I believe that's actually maybe the logo for one of the Dove, either the Dove chocolate brand or the, I think this one might be for the Dove soaps. I could be completely wrong, but that's just a guess. Looks like it has some sort of watermark, but it doesn't say anything about it. So I guess you guys will have to find that out. But doves are usually white in color and are used in many settings as a symbol of love, peace, or as messengers. Doves appear not only as symbolism in Judaism, but also Christianity, Islam, and paganism, and of both military and pacifist groups. So that's pretty cool. It's like a universal symbol. And I mean, one example we see this is with Noah's Ark and the whole thing with the dove towards the end, bringing a branch. And it's not just something in Judaism, it's something that most people can relate to. So that's pretty cool. So hopefully you did good. If you did bad, that's okay too. I mean, honestly, if you did bad, it was really actually good because this was a hard week. So good job, everybody. Let's see how you did. So if you got 1 through 3, you're not a huge fan of animals. Like, you've paid attention a little bit, but like you got your focus on other things, and that's okay. If you got 4 to 5, you like animals. You pay attention to the fun facts. You maybe have gone to the zoo a couple times, and you like them. And yeah, if you're 6 through 8, you're a little bit more of an avid animal lover. Maybe you've studied them for a couple classes, or maybe you have a membership at the zoo, or like, I don't know, you just have the animal channel on. I think that's what it's called. Maybe it's Discovery Channel. Sorry, I keep getting emails. That's pretty annoying. But yeah, you're an animal lover. And then if you got 9 through 10, that's out of this world. That is pretty crazy. You're an animal expert. You probably have traveled to different places and seen different animals, and like you love learning all the new fun facts. And you for sure have a membership to the zoo. Like that's not even a question. And you probably always have the animal channel in the background playing like 24/7. And that is crazy. It's going to come in handy one day to have all these animal fun facts just in your mind. So, congratulations. But whether you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, great job, everybody. I hope you had fun this week for Thinking Thursday. I sure did. And I guess I'll see you guys next week. Have a great Friday and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.